Imagine two bathtubs, one large and one small, filled with cold water. Pour identical hot water into both at the exact same moment. The small tub warms up first, every single time. It has nothing to do with the properties of the water itself. It is entirely a function of volume. That strict physical law is hiding inside almost every institutional data dashboard in the world. This diagram shows the mathematical equivalent of those two tubs, a fast and a slow-moving average tracking the same metric. Because the fast average has a smaller window, it acts like the small tub, absorbing new data quicker and always registering spikes first. This institutional early warning does not come from deep analytical insight or highly sensitive data. It is just the unavoidable mechanics of volume playing out on a chart. Because this is a structural mechanism, you can calculate how big that early warning will be before you look at a single piece of data. This visualization breaks down the formula. Take a 63-day average and subtract a 30-day window. Then cut the difference in half. The result is roughly 16 days. That is 16 days of advance warning purchased with basic arithmetic before the actual event has even arrived. And you can adjust it. If you want a longer head start, you spread the windows further apart. The distance between the averages acts as a mechanical dial. This gap actually gives you a preview of the future. When the fast average has risen and the slow one hasn't, the slow one is mathematically forced to rise tomorrow because it still has to absorb that exact same new data. By applying simple subtraction to moving averages, a standard historical lag becomes a predictive instrument. To see if this arithmetic holds up against real-world chaos, the team behind the lagging truth tested it across 24 different data series, all chosen and locked in before running a single calculation. This chart maps out the sheer variety of disciplines they tested. They looked at human systems, like markets and economic indicators, but also wildly unpredictable natural systems, including 29 years of flu data, a New England river, Texas temperatures, and sunspot records dating back to 1818. The mechanism held true perfectly, 24 times out of 24. The odds of getting that kind of flawless result across markets, economies, and nature by pure luck are about 1 in 8 million. Here is a look at how much warning it actually bought. Across over 300 turbulent episodes, the gap raised its hand a median of 90 days before trouble. Meanwhile, the standard alarms most institutions rely on averaged 57. The physical rule of the bathtub dictates reality. It dominates economic complexity and natural chaos without a single exception. Then they ran the ultimate stress test. They took the market data and scrambled the days into a completely random order. This randomization intentionally destroys every trend, every pattern, and any signal an analyst could possibly interpret. They ran the identical test on this meaningless noise, and the early warning signals still worked. The head start was never coming from clever market insight. It comes purely from mathematical subtraction. Just as the small tub simply turns over its water faster than a big one, arithmetic does not care what the numbers mean. Which means if you are already tracking two averages of the same metric, an earlier alarm is always accessible via one simple minus sign. Two moving averages are just two clocks running at different speeds. Their disagreement was never analytical noise. It is a structural preview of the future. The research behind this is documented in a paper called the Adaptation Rate Theorem, and it comes with a plain English companion available to read for free at The Lagging Truth.